Well, hey everybody, it's Jason from the Certified Comic Shop, and I'm back with a good-sized CGC unboxing. All right, everybody, I am happy I'm back here once again. Finally getting another video up on the old YouTube channel, so I'm excited about that, but I'm really excited because I've got another shipment from the CGC of comic books, and it's a good sized. It's good sized.
When a girl says it's a good size, it's a nice way of saying that it's small.
Hey!
I've got that stuck in my head. I posted a picture, a little selfie action to my Instagram story. Follow me, oh, by the way, on Instagram at Certified Comic Shop. Just holding this box up and I'm calling him out. Texan75 over on Instagram was like, it's kind of small. I'm like, hey, they told me it was a good size. So I've had that clip running through my head ever since that message came in. But hey, you know what? It's not the size that matters. It's what's in the box that counts. So hopefully that's not disappointing. So let's not waste any more time. Let's open this bad boy up. Need to make a little spacer-rooney pop-a-tuna here. Da-ba-da. Got the knife. We are opening. We are not cutting the tape. It's not going to open fast, not doing that. There we go. This knife is getting duller with each box that I use to open it with, which means there's a greater chance for accidents with a dull knife. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Beep, bop, boop. So there's five comics that I had graded in this little batch of submissions. These were all the modern tier grading. I actually sent in a total of 8. But 3 of them were older, so I had to do the value tier or economy tier, which is taking longer. But I got these 5 back. I got the modern tier ones. So let's just start rocking and rolling through them. First up, we've got all new Marvel Now, 0.1, CGC 9.4, first appearance of Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel. That's pretty cool. Gotta like that. First full appearance, I should say. This book has been a little bit on the hot side for a while, and you know how it is with the movie speculation and whatnot. Who knows now that, as I'm recording this, actually, SpiderMan Far From Home is coming out today, this very day, so this holiday weekend here, and we really don't know what's coming. We've got a bunch of untitled Marvel movie projects. We know we got a Black Widow movie that's being filmed. We know that there's going to be a Black Panther 2 and a Guardians 3, but we don't have release dates yet, and we don't have that new set of characters that are coming. Probably a safe bet that you might see a Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Not a bad book to have. So I had one. I had it graded 9.4. I'll take it. Next up, speaking of Captain Marvel, Braver and Mightier, #1, CGC 9.8. This is, again, the eBay exclusive variant. I had this one on my last unboxing video. Not going to rehash it, but keep your eye open for eBay variants. They're usually like $5.99 shipped. They always come in good condition, and they almost always come back 9.8. And there's just enough of a market where you can make a few bucks selling these. So since I had one, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's have it graded. Hooray! Oh, okay. Here we go. Now let's talk about Wonder Woman #7 here. This one is graded near mint. 9.4. I picked this up from in my travels for my day job. I was out in the Naperville, Illinois area, and there is a Graham Crackers Comics out there. I was just digging around looking for treasures one day a couple months ago. Saw this. I'm like, you know what? Let's get it. So that's cool. 9.4. Near mint. White pages. Okay, so first appearance of Barbara Ann Minerva, the new Cheetah, who is going to be the villainess in Wonder Woman 1984. So movie specs, obviously, A lot of people deal in those. A lot of people try to predict, which books to have, especially when it's not like just Spider-Man, Iron Man, right? And in my research, and it's not exhaustive, nor is it extensive, but I have put a lot of time researching what type of secondary and tertiary characters, tertiary, what kind of world are we living in where I'm dropping tertiary bombs on a CGC unboxing video, characters. What usually happens with these, especially if they're a little bit lesser known, like maybe the new Cheetah, Barbara Ann Minerva, they'll spike out of speculators making the market spike. So it's like speculators speculating, causing a little spike in the market to other speculators. And it really becomes this kind of the first one to jump on it is going to profit the most. I actually talked about this quite a bit on episode 8 of my podcast, Certified Comic Talk, which you can find over on the iTunes. It's audio only. You don't get to see this beautiful face, but you get to hear these lovely pipes talk about comicpreneurship. Anyway, I spent a lot of time talking about that. But interestingly, and you already see it with this particular comic, Wonder Woman #7, is that when it was announced a while back that Cheetah was going to be the main villain or one of the main villains in Wonder Woman 1984, we saw a really quick spike on this, and then it kind of came back to earth. Now, here's some strategic information you need to know about this comic book. It has a relatively low population in the CGC census. I'm going to actually check my notes here because I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, only 329 total copies of this book are in the census, and only 133 are graded 9.8. So here's what's going to happen. We already saw the first spike when it comes with the casting announcement, right? There's going to be another spike for this book once we first get a look at Cheetah in a trailer. And then it's going to spike. And then more than likely what happens with these secondary and, say it with me kids, tertiary characters is that spike, woo, gotta get one, gotta have it, oh my God, I need that book. And then 2 months later, you just go pop one off the electronic bay or at the certified comic shop and get it at a really good price. So if you have one of these, especially if you have one of these in 9.8 condition, now's the time to get it graded so you have it, because we're still like just under a year away from that movie. And so we're still probably a good 4 to 5 months away from a trailer where we might see Cheetah, but it's good to have now because once again, just kind of anticipating those market conditions. A little something extra for you here on this unboxing video. Thought you might enjoy it. Now, this is a fun one. Amazing Spider-Man 301. This is a hard book to get in a 9.8. Did you know that? More facts here on this good-sized CGC unboxing. Am I overcompensating? Is that what I'm doing now? I think that's what I'm doing. I'm overcompensating with additional content for the relative lack of size, quantity of books in this unboxing. That's pretty sure that's what I'm doing. I just Freuded myself right here on YouTube. That's awesome. Anyway, super hard book to get in 9.4 condition. Here it is, or 9.4. Oops, I just spoiled myself. It's a 9.4. Say 9.8. Wow, I am sucking at this. Geez, you go a month without making a video and you don't prepare. You just kind of fly off the cuff. And this is what you end up with, kids. You end up with this crap. Here's a guy who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. It is a 9.4. Just interesting little subtext to this. So it was free comic book day, and I was hitting a couple of local comic shops. No, not just to take a bunch of free comics, but no, because I like to patronize my comic shops on free comic book day as well and buy something. So the store I went to, Comics and More, located in Madison Heights, Michigan, they were jamming that day. And as I was waiting in line to check out with my free comic books, and I saw up on the wall, this bad boy was hanging up there. I'm like, wonder how much that is. And I kind of see my eyes are bad because I'm old. Finally got all the way up there, and I'm like, oh, that's $40. Okay. It looks in good shape. So I had him pull it down the wall for me, and I was peeping it out. I'm like, you know what? This looks legit. This is like one of the better copies I've ever had my hands on. And I didn't want to take it out of the bag. I didn't want to like get a tape pull on it because I've been known to do that from time to time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. And it turns out it was actually $35 because they were running a sale that day on free comic book day. So I got this for $35. I didn't think it was going to be a 9.8, but I did think it had a shot at a 9.6. Got close. I can't tell you why, because For whatever reason, CGC did not give me my grader's notes for these, which kind of blows, but 9.4, awesome book. Now, 9.8s, check this out. Such a hard comic to get in 9.8 condition. A lot of it has to do with this white cover. That's really easily marred up. It also feels, I don't know, maybe it's just saying, it also feels like it's a thinner cover for some reason. I don't know when you actually touch it. Maybe that's just me thinking crazy, but check this out. Ready? Mind-blowing stats. There are only 150 copies of this book in 9.8 condition in the CGC census. Only 150. That is not a lot. Compare that to like just the issue before, right? Amazing Spider-Man 300, obviously super key issue, first appearance of Venom. So there's going to be a lot more people are going to, get those in there. And so there's something like close to 1,200 9.8s of issue 300 in the CGC census. But like considering for just the issue after that, there's only 150 of these, so like 10% of the amount of 300s. Now, this isn't a key issue per se. Nothing key happens in it. There is a Silver Sable appearance. That's your keynote from the CGC. But because it's so hard to get in 9.8, 9.8 sell for, what did I write down here? I wrote down a number, 12-month average. 12-month average selling price of $1,400 if you can get this in a 9.8. Now, that's only 9.8s, 9.6s. The values just come way back down to earth. Same thing with 9.4s. Still, I'm going to make money on this bad boy because I got it for a good price. And they still do sell for decent prices in this grade. But a 9.8, man, I just want to get one of those one day. Just plop it off somebody's wall, have it graded. 9.8, that'd be cool. Another John. So I got this one, like I said, from Comics and More in Madison Heights, Michigan. For my Michigan peeps out there, Chris Brown, Comics and More, good dude. Check him out. I went to another comic book shop, one closer to my house called Comics Corner, and that's in Rochester Hills. And I picked up this bad boy from their case as I was looking for something to buy. An Amazing Spider-Man 361. Again, got a sweet deal on it. They also had 362 and 363, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just getting 361. That's the one. That's the one I want. And this one, 9.6 a Rooney. Boom. What do you think about that? Not bad for just plopping it off the case. I did send it out to get pressed because it did have just a little bit of a bendy spine here, but no spine breaks, no spine ticks, nothing major. It just had a little curl to it. So I sent it to my man, comicbookpressing.net. Eric over at Comic Book Pressing, really good dude. I send most of my stuff to him to press. We got this bad boy up to a 9.6. Not too bad. So that's it. That's my 5 CGC graded comics. But once again, since I'm overcompensating, I'm going to bring you a little more. I'm going to bring you even extra. If that wasn't good enough for you, is it going to be more right now? After this break. There's no break. I'm not putting a break in here. Well, who am I? Who am I kidding? There's no break. So something else I talked about on episode 8 of Certified Comic Talk is a new consignment service that I recently launched over on my website, certifiedcomic.shop. That's certifiedcomic.shop. Where you can now sell your comics on my website. Or actually, I sell your comics for you on my website. So it's very cool. Actually, if you want to learn more about the service, I'm not going to get it to here in the video, but there is a link below in the description where you can read all about my consignment service. Anyway, it's starting to take off and it's awesome. I've been selling stuff for people like pretty darn quick. And helping them make money. Really, the goal of the consignment service is to help a comicpreneur like maybe yourself focus on other parts of their business and let somebody else market your comics, handle your comics, ship your comics to really free you up at very, very reasonable commissions, like so crazy in terms of the commission structure on this. It's cheap. That's all I'm going to say. Check the link in the bio if you want more info. So anyway, I just want to show. I just had 4 more consignments just come in. And so this is kind of like a CGC unboxing because they're new CGC comics for the shop, but they are consignments. And let's just run through these real quick to overcompensate. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 203, 9.6. The third appearance of Dazzler. Gotta like that. Cool little Bronze Age book right there. Not bad, not bad. We've got the issue after that. Yes, we do. Amazing Spider-Man 204, 9.4 near mint condition with a black cat appearance right there. Pretty sweet cover. Who's that? Who's the artist on that? John Romita Jr. and Al Mingram. See, I don't edit my stuff, at least my videos. I just leave it all in there because you know what? I'm just a dude, man. Sometimes weird things come out of my mouth and I just live with them. It's another one that is available. We got Symbiote SpiderMan, #1, 9.8. This is the Stanley Art Germ Lau variant. Such a cool cover. It looks so nice. Doesn't it look nice? I think it looks nice. That's pretty cool. 9.8 near mint. And then lastly, we've got Uncanny X-Men #167. Classic cover right there. Cyclops holding Professor X. Chris Claremont story. So nice. High grade. Boom. All 4 of those comics that I just listed there, they are available to buy right now over on the old website. What is it with me? What is it with me? What is it with me? I don't know. What's my website? Certifiedcomic.shop. Certifiedjason.suck. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Anyway, I'm done overcompensating. That's all I have for today. Enjoy those comics. If any of those fresh ones you're interested in, head on over to the website. I will have them up there for you to buy as soon as humanly possible. If you're just watching this video like within hours after it was released, they're not going to be on my website. But if you give it a day or two, head on over to certifiedcomic.shop. Pick up what you want. They are going to be priced to sell, kids, because that's the way I roll. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, sticking with me a little bit longer this time around, and I will see you soon with another CGC unboxing video.